I would say fourth grade. When my dad was deployed, my mom would take me to the safari park here in Escondido, and my favorite animal is elephants. Right when I saw them when I was younger, I was like, these are my favorite animals. And then, when I was looking into them, and around fourth grade, that's when I learned, oh, like they're endangered. I want to do something to help. That's when I got into really learning about wildlife conservation, the environment, how humans and animals can coexist. We just have to put our effort into it and actually really strive to learn more. And ever since then, it just kind of snowballed into what I really want to do. So, Alka, my name is Aiden. I'm a descendant of the Ipai Nation of Santa Isabel. I'm currently a fifth-year student at Cal State San Marcos. It's my last year, majoring in American Indian Studies, trying to focus on a future career path in the conservation field of wildlife. And honestly, I chose Cal State San Marcos just because it was close to home, but it was just far enough away where I can get a good experience. It also has the American Indian Department, so American Indian Studies Department, which is definitely something I switched my major from environmental to that. And as I really wanted to do something that would help my community and benefit, while also pursuing what I also love, which is wildlife conservation. I've worked here at the American Indian Student Center for now we opened last August, so ever since then. And I've just been here, and I'm working here until I graduate. But for the previous 4 years, I worked at the California Indian Culture and Sovereignty Center, which is our other location for American Indian students. About 5 years ago, my parents, we purchased a property in Ranchito, which is about an hour away from campus, where we have a nonprofit animal sanctuary. It's where we've had close to 110 rescues. We've had everything from chickens rescued from LA to Bureau of Land Management wild donkeys that were about to be put down, that we have rescued and let them free roam, with also taking care of them. I also volunteer at the California Wolf Center, where again it has 17 wolves. And so I just started that. That's been something I've really been focusing on. And even 2 years ago, I did a fellowship with the Federal Fish and Wildlife Service for butterfly conservation. And so during that time, we had to go out, look at the butterflies' habitat, study their population, learn about their life cycle, and also monitor the effects of what's been happening in their habitat and see, what could be done, through efforts and things like that. So. Outside, that's my number one goal, is be outside working with people, working with the animals. I can't really just sit somewhere and do the paperwork side, which, don't get me wrong, is extremely important. But I'm definitely much more of a hands-on, wanting to be outside, working with the people and the animals.
But the story that always comes up that I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do, was when I did the Fish and Wildlife internship or fellowship. We were working with these species of butterflies. There's three. There is the Kino checker spot, the Hermes copper, and the Laguna mountain skipper. And the Laguna mountain skipper I really love the most, just because it was pretty much almost extinct. It's only found, to my knowledge, in two places in the whole world, which is Laguna Mountains and Palomar Mountains. But even in Laguna Mountains, it's being reintroduced by the Bureau of Fish and Wildlife because there hasn't been a stable population there. So when doing the research, we have to learn about the butterfly biology, the ecosystem these butterflies are in, what could be causing their population to decline, and if there's ways suitably to bring those populations back up. And during when they're in their chrysalis, there's that period where they're starting to come out of their chrysalis, and there was a time where I went out to Palomar Mountain with my boss, my supervisor at the time, and we were able to see them, and it's a butterfly, not like just this big, it was a tiny butterfly, but being able to see it and just understand the impact the species has on the environment, because they're pollinators. They keep their host plant, which is Cleveland's Horkelia population, thriving, and they provide ecosystem balance. And being able to see that butterfly in person, it's like, wow, like this little animal has that ability to completely change an ecosystem. And then a week later, I was doing a different event for for the project, where we went out to my tribe and we were talking and doing an Earth Day event, and my supervisor called, and we asked like how was her trip, because she went out to Laguna Mountains where they're being reintroduced, and the program was on and off. They haven't been able to find, like, it was hard to find the species there. But during that call, they said that they found a butterfly there. They found a butterfly flying, which means that they're coming out of their chrysalis, and their population, there's a big chance the population is being able to survive there, which is huge, because I mean they weren't seen. So the reintroduction program to that species back to their native, area, it's coming back. So that was honestly, it was we screamed in the car. We were going crazy because we're like, wow, this butterfly's back. So yeah, that's probably the biggest one. Honestly, like, conservation, community engagement, and tribal community engagement, it's just a way of life for me, and it's something I plan on continuing, honestly, until the end of time. And it's something I'm extremely passionate about, and I hope to carry on and also teach others.